everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now, seeing this video, guys, this video is going to be a little bit of a positive reminder for you to let you know to never give up on your manifestations, and also to let you know that yes, there's literally always fucking movement, because even if you don't physically see it in front of you, I promise you things are always moving along simply because you want them to. So there's no reason as to why you should be sitting here stressing out about when, why, if, but, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. Just need you to know that things are literally always moving along simply because you said so, and that's it. It's all about your affirmations, what you're saying to yourself. Yes, the persistency does make an effect, of course, that's what makes it come in the fastest, but I will let you know that even if you've been affirming 2-3 years ago about some shit that you literally dropped, you stopped affirming for it, and then it ended up still coming into your reality, babe, that's proof, more than enough of proof to let you know that first, the law of assumption works, but number two, that there's always movement even if you don't see it happening in front of you. Now, the main reason I want to tell you about this today is just to give y'all hope. I want y'all to know that y'all can fucking do this no matter what it is, no matter what it looks like. We are all doing this simply because we can, simply because we said so. We got this shit in the bag, period, just like that, just because we want to have it. Well then, anyway, let's get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about this, because guys, it is literally that easy. It is that simple. We can have everything that we want plus more simply because we want it, so we're gonna fucking have it. I need y'all to remember that no matter what it looks like in front of you, that there is always movement. People love to say, I've been affirming for 10 years. I still haven't seen any movement. Bitch, well, if you've been affirming for 10 years, you should be seeing movement. You should be seeing the things that you want to see. But what I'm really gonna also tell you is that even if you've been affirming for 10 years, affirming, and nothing has changed or whatever, and you're really not reacting to the 3D, not checking the 3D, not doing anything that you should not be doing, technically speaking, within the law of assumption, like not persisting as well, then that movement is gonna be showing up for you even if you don't fucking physically see it, okay? Even if you say, let's say 10 times in a week that you want something to be done and you know it's gonna happen, whatever, affirm, but then you just drop it, which does happen to some people. Some people, for example, they'll affirm for a pet. Okay, I want a dog, I want a dog, I want a dog, I have a dog, I have a dog, I have a dog, I have a dog, I love my new dog, my dog loves me, my dog fucking loves me, I love my dog, all of the amazing things, I have my new dog, boom, clap, yes you do. Now this person ends up dropping that manifestation. They say to themselves,
I've been affirming for a week and I still haven't seen the dog, it's been taking too long, blah, blah, blah.
All that shit. The dog still hasn't come in, but it doesn't matter because that person was affirming for that thing in the first place and persistently doing so, even if it was just for 1 week. Yes, they may have dropped it, but you would be so surprised to see that maybe not right now, but in a year, someone ends up giving that person a dog, or even the exact dog that they wanted, simply because they said so, and that's it. Like, y'all see what I'm saying? It's all about knowing that regardless of whether you see physical movement or not, it's all happening regardless, bro. It's all happening regardless. This is why I always say that within the 4D, my favorite place to be, that everything here is already manifested, okay? So the second that you say that something is done, literally the fucking second, even one time, it's already manifested here. Physically speaking, you might not be able to see it within your 3D reality, which is the reality in which we're in, the physical world, but in the 4D, my love, I promise you, this shit is already manifested. It's already done here. It's already in the bag for you. It's fucking done. You feel me? There's nothing else that you have to do except for continuing to affirm and persist until you physically get what you want. But all in all, you still affirmed for it. You feel me? It's still there. So even if you say, oh, I don't have the dog, I don't have the dog, I don't have the dog, if while you were affirming for that dog so persistently for that week that you felt, I am fucking getting this dog regardless of what I see in front of me, and even if you end up saying, no, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, you still affirmed that you were gonna get that dog and you still wanted that dog, right? You're still gonna get that dog because you've been affirming for that thing. You know, you held the hope in your heart saying, I'm gonna get this dog, I'm gonna get him. And then that dog ends up somehow still coming into your reality, because even if you dropped it, it's still manifested in the 4D because this is something that you really wanted for yourself, okay? This is not going to say that if you say something really negative, you've been affirming something really shitty to happen for a week, and then you say, I don't want that shitty thing to happen anymore, that it will still happen. It won't still happen if you're literally working against it. But if at this point you just kind of give up on the dog and you're like, I probably won't get the dog, whatever. The fact that you were so secure within the fact that you were getting that dog while you were affirming for it is still going to cause for that dog to come in because you fucking affirmed for it. Because in the 4D, it's already done. Even if there's constant movement of yes dog, no dog, yes dog, no dog, babe, you said you want the dog, you stuck to it, you were sure in your heart and your soul that you were gonna get the dog. And no, this does not mean that you have to believe your affirmations, because you absolutely don't. But all I'm saying is that in that moment, you really felt like, yes, I'm gonna get this dog. And even if after you kind of lost hope and you said, I'm not gonna get it, you still ended up getting it because you affirmed for it, you were so sure within it, and you still low-key want it, you just don't think that you're gonna. Bitch, you're still gonna get it. You're still gonna get it. You are still going to get it. Because if you want something done your way, it's going to be done your way, regardless of what other people are telling you, regardless of what you see, regardless of anything else, it doesn't matter. This is your reality for a reason. You're that bitch for a reason. You can affirm for whatever it is that you want for a reason. It's because you have the freedom to do so. So do it. So do it. So be free. And know that while you are affirming for whatever it is that you're affirming for, that you can still and will still have that thing simply because you want it, and that's fucking it. You should be so happy within your heart and your soul knowing this for yourself, because it is the truth. It is the total and complete truth within your reality that if you affirm for something, there is always movement no matter what you see. So stop feeling so discouraged. Stop telling yourself that there's no movement. Stop telling others that there's no movement. Stop pointing it out, because I promise you there is literally always fucking movement, even if you don't see it. You don't have to see it to believe it, bruh. You just have to know that it's done. You don't even have to know it. You just have to affirm it, bruh. Even regardless of you affirming for it or not, there's always movement, okay? So even if you don't fucking believe it, there is always movement. There's always movement. There is always fucking movement going on for you, because this is your reality, because things are always shifting, changing, all this stuff. It's just like if someone one day woke up and said, you know what, I changed my mind, I do have a crush on her. Boom, that person's mind was changing, you feel me? Even if you didn't see it before, in that moment it did click, it registered. They said, okay, I do like that person. Boom, just like that. The flip switch, that's all. Do you feel me? You're not gonna sit there and be like, oh, but how did he end up liking her? How? No, bitch, he just woke up and decided that he did. Because there is always movement. There is always movement. There's always fucking movement, regardless of whether you're affirming for it or not. Just the affirmations make it come even faster. That's the fast moving pace that you're looking for. You want that, so that's why you're gonna keep affirming for it, as opposed to giving up on it because there's no movement. Don't care what it is. Don't care what you see. Don't care what physical shit is in front of you, because none of this has anything to do with your manifestations or your desires or anything that you're getting for yourself. Because as long as you're saying it to yourself, that's literally all that you need in order for you to get what you want. That's all that you fucking need. Nothing else but that. Now, upon me saying this, I am gonna give y'all 2 examples about times that I manifested things that I actually high-key forgot about. You feel me? Like, I literally forgot about the fact that I even affirmed for it in the first place, but it all ended up coming to me, and I think it's fucking amazing. Like, it really is so amazing to see that no matter what it is, it all turns out the way that I wanted to. Simply said, just like that. It's all meant for you. But then anyway, my first example. I remember about 2 years ago, I was manifesting to find like the perfect babysitting job. You feel me? This is back when I did not want to work at the store. I did not want to work in a restaurant. I did not want to work anywhere. I just wanted to do something that was me, like freelance kind of in a way, like very free. So I said to myself that I was manifesting a perfect family, very happy, very safe, somewhere that I feel safe and that I feel valued and that I don't feel like I'm being taken advantage of. You know, just like very good vibes with good people and with kids that I really, really fucking vibe with, right? So I affirmed for this for about, I would say like 2 weeks until I actually gave up on it. I didn't give up on it because I felt like it wasn't gonna happen. It was more so that I was just tired. I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care anymore if I get a job or not. If I have the babysitting job, it's not a big deal. Move on from it, okay? But within those 2 weeks, I was affirming. You feel me? I was saying to myself, I have the perfect family. I have the perfect family. I love the family that I'm babysitting for, all that stuff. Like, I kept saying that to myself regardless. And as I kept saying that to myself, I wasn't working against it. I wasn't saying it's probably not gonna happen, too hard to believe, I don't know about that. No, I just kept affirming, regardless of what I saw in front of me, regardless of what I heard, no matter how much time it felt like was being taken or whatever. It did not matter to me because time isn't real. If I want it, I got it. If I'm affirming for it, I'm gonna have it. Like, all that shit, it all played a role here because I knew that I was limitless, and that's how I ended up getting what I wanted. Because listen up, guys, tell me why about 2 months later, a girl that I knew at the time told me that she had a babysitting job for me for a family that she knew that they were really nice and all this shit. I ended up getting on the phone with the mom, worked out literally perfect. I could not believe what was going on at that time because I said to myself, I affirmed for this about 2-3 months ago and I ended up still getting it. Can y'all believe that? I literally got the pay that I wanted. I got the family that I wanted. I got the vibes that I want. I got everything that I wanted from this job. Even though I dropped me affirming for it like 2-3 months ago, it did not matter. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it literally did not matter. It did not matter. It still came to me because I kept affirming within the notion that I had that thing, and then I ended up getting it. You see what I'm saying? You cannot give up on yourself because of what you see in front of you, because nothing here is solidified unless you say that it is. So even if you drop a manifestation, you drop your affirmations, you're done with it, it doesn't matter. What you want can still come regardless of it, simply because you were affirming for those 3 weeks and then you gave up, boom, whatever. Yeah, you might get it in a year or 2, but you will still get it. That's it. The only thing that you stopping affirming is doing is just making it take a lot longer for it to come into your reality, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you're still gonna get it, you feel me? It's still an amazing feeling knowing that you will still get what you want simply because you want it, and that's it. That's fucking it. There's no other way around it, you feel me? You're just done. You got it in the bag for a reason. It's yours for a reason. Now, the second thing that I affirmed for, and this was something that actually came into my reality this week alone, which is what inspired me to make this video for y'all, because I said to myself, holy shit, I affirmed for this 2 years ago, like literally 2 years ago, for like 3 days, would not stop affirming for it, and it finally came into my physical reality, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. So basically, I have a cat who is not the cuddliest, like she's not the kind of girl who's gonna come up to you and just sit on your lap and purr and sweet all this shit. Like, she's kind of like feistier on that side. She is a loving cat, but she's not very cuddly. So, you know, at the time, I honestly just really wanted her to fucking cuddle with me. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was for me to lay down and for her to come up onto me and just lay on my lap and just purr and cuddle me and all that stuff. I just wanted to feel good with her because I love that bitch, you feel me? But, you know, at the time, in my head, because I had a lot of limiting beliefs as well, I said to myself that it probably wasn't gonna happen. It's not realistic. She's not gonna change, all this shit. But regardless of me saying that to myself, I kept affirming. And yes, it was only for like 3 days until I gave up on it because I was like, this bitch is not sitting on my lap. I'm done. And it really became done, you feel me? Like, I didn't pick it back up. I just left it alone. I was like, whatever. But, you know, I still had that hope. I was like, I still want her to lay on my lap though. Like, I still want her to be a cuddly little boo with me. But so then guess what, guys? Guess what the fuck ended up happening? This week alone, literally since I think for about 5 days now, every single time that I go to sit down, this girl will literally come out from under the couch or wherever she's at, and she will come sit on my lap and purr. She will literally come up to me and just lay on me, like, so cute. Even more than what I asked for. Not even asked for, bitch. Even more than what I affirmed for, okay? She comes up to me and she literally just like lays like this on me in a way that I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I fucking affirmed for this 2 years ago and it finally came. You see what I'm saying? It's not about, oh, it finally came, it's finally here. It's like, oh my God, I affirmed for this and it still ended up happening. Do y'all see what I'm saying? That hope in your heart and your soul telling you, yeah, you can still have what you want. You still got what you want. You have it all because you said so and that's it. And then boom, you do. You feel me? You do because you said so and that's fucking it. So I ended up getting exactly what I wanted from this, regardless of what I saw in front of me, regardless of what I felt, regardless of what I even thought. Simply because I wanted that, I kept affirming for it. And even though I did not see physical movement, yes, I gave up on it, but it still came back around for me because that's what I affirmed for at that time. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, this is why you cannot give up on yourselves when it comes to this. This is why you cannot tell yourself that you're not going to get what you want because, oh, this, that, I've been affirming and it hasn't been happening. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to keep going on strong because if you want what you want, you have to apply yourself fully. You have to tell yourself, I got this shit in the bag, and so I do, and so you do. There's no reason as to why you wouldn't. Know that if you want something, you can affirm for that thing, and that thing will end up coming into your reality simply because you said so, and that's it. Stop giving up on yourself because of the slightest doubt. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You see how I even doubted that? I doubted that my cat would be on me. I didn't really doubt that I would find the perfect family, but I did doubt that it would come at the pace that I wanted it to. And even though, yes, it did take time, I ended up getting it 2 months later. Even after I gave up on the manifestation, I gave up on it. I let it go. I just stopped thinking about it, and that shit still came into my reality. Do y'all see what I'm fucking saying? Like, there's no way that you can sit here and tell yourself that you're limited, that you can't get it, this, that. If you want it, you got it because you said so and that's it. If you want it, you got it because you said so and that's it. Stop stressing yourself out with overthinking, with thinking that it's hard to have, that you can't do it, this, that. Doesn't matter what it is. If you want it, you're gonna have it because you are entitled to having exactly what it is that you want simply because you want it, and that's it. Stop giving up on yourself, my love. You can do this. Keep affirming it to yourself. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I got 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 this. Know that there will always be movement because there always is in the 4D. It's always calculated, done. It's literally set in the bag for you. It's ready, bitch. They're wrapping it up at Sephora. It's here. Whatever the fuck. But you got it because you said so, and that's it. You should be so happy within knowing this because there is literally no way that you cannot win. Have peace in your heart knowing this because it is the truth. It literally is for a reason, and that's fucking it. Y'all can do this. Y'all know that y'all can. I know that y'all can. Then y'all fucking can, and so we will, and that's it. We got this shit in the bag for a reason. Keep affirming and persisting. Never give up on yourself because you can do this, and that's it, my love. That's it. Keep on going strong. You got this in the bag for a reason, and that's it. Alright, y'all, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intended this video up to the best of its ability, and I know that it did because, guys, listen up. We're not gonna be sitting here giving up on ourselves because of what? Because of who? Because of when? Like, it doesn't fucking matter what it is. If we want what we want, we're gonna have it because we want it, and that's it. If we want something done, we're gonna have it done because we want it, and that's it. Whatever it is that we want, we're gonna have it our way simply because we want it, and that's it. There's no way or reason as to why you should be sitting here being so hard on yourself, telling yourself that you can't have it, telling yourself that you can't do it. Whatever it is that you want, you are going to have it because you want it, and that's it. So stop giving up on yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop telling yourself that you have to work harder than others to get what you want. If you want something done, you can do it. You know that you can. You know that you can, but you have to apply yourself to it. You have to know that you can actually do it. Not even just knowing it, just affirming for it and not giving up on it because of the physical shit in front of you. Physical movement has nothing on you. Literally has nothing on you. You will see the physical movement, yes. Like, there's always movement, but I am telling you that even if you don't see physical movement, that is not a sign to give up on yourself. That is not a sign for you to say, it's not gonna happen, might as well stop now. No, if I could still get what I wanted after 2 months and after 2 years, and y'all saw how it was 2 things that I affirmed for like a week, less than a fucking week, and I still got those things, bro, like, come on. You are guaranteed to win here. You are guaranteed to win, but you gotta apply yourself to into it, to not give up on yourself, to not tell yourself that you can't do this because, oh, I don't know, because it's not possible, because it's just not gonna happen. No, the only way that it cannot is if you say that it cannot. If you do not want to be that person that says that it cannot, do not be that person for yourself. You don't have to be that person. You do not have to struggle because of anyone or anything. Nothing here can stop you except for you. Do not be the reason that you struggle. Do not be the reason that you are harder on yourself than you have to be because, oh, I don't see movement, because I'm not sure, because, well, no, bitch. If I can tell you these 2 stories right here, that is more than enough of proof that the law works, yes, but number 2, that you can do this shit, that you are entitled to doing this shit, that you can have whatever it is that you want to have, even if you think that you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. It's meant for you. 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 It is meant for you. So even if you've been affirming for your nose to be smaller for like 2 days, best believe that your nose is going to be smaller. As long as you're not telling yourself my nose is ginormous normous, like, okay, then you're still going to get what you want. As long as you are not hyping yourself against the fact that you have what you want after you've let go of whatever it is, after you stopped affirming for whatever it is that you want, you're still going to get that thing simply because you put it out into the universe that I got this shit. 4D picked it up. 4D said, okay, bitch, you got it. 2 years later, however long after, you're going to get that thing. But that's why you should be affirming and persistent, because you want that thing as fast as possible. You don't want to have to wait 2-3 years for that shit. You want that shit right now. So get it right now. Because why wouldn't you? Because why shouldn't you? It is meant for you for a reason. You know that you can do this. You know that you're entitled to doing this. So let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. Why should you not be able to do this? Of course you can. So do it for yourself simply because you said so. And that's it, my love. That's literally it. No stress allowed. No overthinking allowed. No overanalyzing allowed. Just affirm and persist and know that there will always be movement simply because you said so. And that's it. Y'all can fucking do this. If there was movement in my life after that shit, after I let go of that shit like 2 years ago, bitch, yes, there will always be fucking movement for you, because why? Why would there not be? Y'all can do this for a reason. I know that y'all can, and so y'all will, because the main character never goes without getting what they want, no matter what the fuck it is, period. Just like that, because we said so, and that's it. All right, y'all, I will see y'all this Monday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. And get into the notion of knowing that no matter what it is that you're affirming for, that you're still gonna have that thing simply because you want it. Nothing here can tell you that you can't, bitch. Unless it's you, you can still have it. So even if it's been 2-3 years since you've been affirming for that thing, you affirmed for a week, there is still movement. It's not even about affirming for shit that you wanted to have. It's about affirming right now. You see that there's always movement. This is proof that there always is. So this is why you have to apply yourself to affirming and persisting, affirming and persisting, affirming and persisting until you physically get what you want, because you always will. With your persisting, you will always be successful. So be successful for you, because you know that you can do this. So no matter what you see in front of you, none of it can phase you, because everything that you see in the 4D is what's meant for you, and that's it. And so it always will be, and that's fucking it for a reason, my love. That's literally it. You can do this, and that's it. Bye. All right, y'all, it's time to stop being so doubtful of what it is that's happening in front of you, because I'm telling y'all right now that if you want something done, no matter what you see, you will have that thing done simply because you want it, and that's it. There's nothing in this reality that can take you away from what it is that you want except for you. So don't sit here and literally affirm against what it is that you're affirming for, because there's always movement. No matter what you see in front of you, there is always movement. There is always movement. There is always movement. There will always be movement. Trust this in your heart and your soul, because it's the truth. You know that you can do this. You know that you're affirming for it for a reason. Never give up on yourself no matter what you see in front of you, my love, because the 4D will never lie to you. The 4D has exactly what you're looking for. The 4D will always supply what it is that you need within your reality simply because you want it, and that's it. So keep affirming and persisting. Never give up on yourself. If you want it, you can fucking have it, and so you will, simply because we said so, and that's it. I make the rules, bitch, and that's what I'm saying is the new rule. To keep affirming and persisting until you get what you want, because you always will, and that's it. Never give up on yourself, my love. The main character never gives up on herself, because she's that bitch for a reason, because she can do this, and so she will, and that's it.